Alright, what's up, y'all? This Let's Be Conscious here with another video, a follow-up video to the first video I made talking about should the femme girlfriend, dom girlfriend buy the cake or not. So I'm still seeing the post circulate on different social media, mainly on Facebook. I'm still seeing the post circulate. And I'm reading the comments, trying to get a gauge of how people feel about what's going on and the situation. And what's crazy to me is it's a lot of men in the comments saying, oh, well, she should have just bought the cake and y'all want to play the man role and all that. So just do that shit. We see situations like this and we watch it and we think it's just so superficial as just a cake or a step person doing this, but it's kind of deeper than that. I'm a Virgo, so I'm going to read a little bit deeper in everything. The way I look at the situation is men need to do their job. How can you as a man expect just because somebody is in a relationship with your child's mother that they supposed to provide for your child? And as you, a single mother that has a child that comes in a relationship with a child, how can you expect somebody to pick up somebody else's slack? It's kind of this air where women are commenting like, well, you know what you got into, that's the kid, we a package deal, all that. First of all, you should want somebody to do for your kid out the kindness of their heart. Second of all, don't have a higher standard for somebody that you're in a relationship with over the person that you had the child with. Now, you might have been through some trauma and all that, and you're just so, they've already proven themselves unworthy. But just because they've proven themselves unworthy, yes, that does not mean a child should suffer. But at the same time, it also doesn't mean that the person that you're in a relationship with should have to pick up somebody else's slack. And if the person is in the picture, if that's the case, get married, let that woman or who's ever the step parent, but in this case for my content, because I make content for us, let that woman have legal rights to that child. If she's gonna be providing cakes and all that, and has to come off herself and think of the child first and put their needs before hers, she should have a legal standing to that child, so as of the relationship break up, everything she poured into it won't be in vain. Y'all get on these comments and act like it's easy to be a step parent and it's easy to come into a situation and take over like that. We put a lot of ourselves on a line with most of the time no legal ties and not getting nothing in return. Knowing in the back of our head that this woman could wake up, the relationship could go wrong. Oh, I don't want to pick this fight because, I got to do this. Or I don't want to say nothing about this because I'm here for this child. And a lot of women take advantage of that. Well, I ain't going to say a lot, but some. It's some out there. But the comments are very telling. They're very telling to the mindset of people and our people. The culture for our people is to have broken homes and we have these generational curses where the men don't take care of their children and they making kids like it's a sport and not even having no regard of how the child may feel. And to say just because somebody's in a relationship with a single mother, they got to step up and do everything and put themselves out there, that's messed up. And y'all catman. And I don't like that shit for real. And then all the people saying, oh, well, since y'all want to play this man role and all that shit, it ain't about playing a man role. It's about the fact that if you're in a relationship with somebody, you don't want to be taken advantage of, period. And it's boundaries. And you got to have healthy boundaries with anybody and anything. And especially when a child is involved. I've seen it countless times. I've seen people in my community go through the same thing. It's not just this post. It's a trend. That's how it is. And as men, how can y'all get on viral posts and really cap like that and say y'all would want somebody handling y'all responsibilities? And that's the fucked up part. Because a woman would be like, oh yeah, that's such and such father, that's such and such dad, whatever, you supposed to accept this and all that. How can I accept that if I gotta buy the cake? How he the father if I gotta buy the cake though? To get in any relationship and act like somebody is just supposed to do something because they're with you is fucked up in itself. And when it's a child involved, it makes you think a little deeper, like, dang, is she just in a relationship just to, get this for this child? We can come in a relationship, we can be guarded too, we can have boundaries too. Ain't nobody talking about a viral post. Ain't no viral post, even though I seen it happen where, oh damn, the dom that took care of this women kids for 15 years and raised them since they was in diapers or something, and then the nigga at the graduation who ain't never called because that's his father or her father or the child father. That ain't going viral though. Ain't nobody speaking up for us. That's exactly why I made this channel, because somebody need to speak up for us and the stuff that we go through. Because I ain't going to keep watching this shit go down and all that shit and let us not have a voice. We don't get enough credit for getting into these relationships and loving these women wholeheartedly and loving their children because we're nurturers. We're women. We know that. We show our love through that. And oftentimes we get taken advantage of. And oftentimes we cool with it. But at the same time, when we not cool with it, you're not going to act like that's what we supposed to do. Because it's not. Man, just let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let's be conscious. I'm excited to hear about it. I'll be dropping some more shit soon. Peace.